Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about feminine energy, self-improvement topics. Today I want to talk about one of the most important thing that a woman talks about the men, especially if you want to attract a relationship or if you are in a relationship and you want to move towards the next level. I want to talk about the most important thing that's kind of like a controversial, but I've seen a lot of the relationship coaches and relationship people talking about, the expert talking about that it's hard to get. Like, you should be a very busy woman, you should be focusing on your life, and you should be doing building your life and self-improvement and all that, and you need to be like hard to get in front of the eyes or in the eyes of the man. And this is kind of like a controversial topic, and I want to talk about this thing because I'm going to share my own experience. Obviously everybody has their own experience with this particular thing, and everybody has their own opinion. I'm not saying that I'm the right and everybody is wrong. No, I'm just sharing what I think about it. So let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribing for more such videos. If you're interested in taking care of yourself as a female, I have a female self-care planner. The link is in description box below. It's a PDF download, you can grab it out. Now, hard to get concept seems to me like, when I heard this concept for the first time, I think I was in my 20s. I was watching some relationship guru on YouTube, and they were talking about woman needs to be hard to get. You should be very busy. When a man texts you, calls you, you just need to say no. You don't need to say yes in front of like that. You need to allow him to chase you, and then you just say yes, and then you give a little bit of them and then take it back, and they give a little bit of them and take it back, and be that spicy woman, and don't focus on him at all, totally focus on yourself. And all this concept, they are good, but sometimes they feel like limited. For me, I felt like limited. I don't know why, but I felt like when somebody is talking about being spicy, being super busy, and of course everybody has their own life, some people are more busy than the others. I have my own life, I have my own work apart from my relationship, but then I'm not a super busy woman. Seriously, I don't believe in the super busy concept anymore, because being super busy, you're actually showing to the world that you are busy, you don't have time, and that's what you're going to reflect back. You're never going to have time, really. Even if you're showing off to the people and you're like faking it and lying to yourself and faking to the people, trying to show them that you're a very high value woman and you don't have time, you're super busy, and you are actually doing your life or building your life. Building your life and doing something for your life is great, but when you are actually showing off that kind of attitude, like, oh, I'm super busy, I don't have time for such man, you need to chase me, you need to text me 100 times, you need to call me 100 times, you need to send me flowers, you need to send me chocolates and all that kind of stuff, it seems like you are trying to make yourself super busy for the sake of getting that man. If you're busy, you're busy. But if you are trying to put yourself on like high super pedestal and trying to show off to the others that you're super busy, even if though you are not that at all busy, you're free, you're just sitting on the couch watching the movie, and you're trying to pretend to be super busy, it may seem you're faking to yourself, you're faking to the people, and it will not going to give you to the good results. Honestly speaking, from my own experience, again, it would be different for you, but I can say that when somebody tells me, like, I have my friends back in the college days, they were telling me, you're so much available, you do so much for him, you don't need to do anything for him, and you need to do act, behave like that, you need to be spicy and all that stuff. I feel so bad. I feel like I have to change myself to fit in with somebody else, and then at the end of the day I realize that I don't like that version of me. Seriously, if you are that woman, then that's amazing, go and do that if that makes you you. But if you're the woman like me who don't like to do that, I don't like to be super busy. I mean, I'm not busy, and I don't want to be super busy. I want to enjoy my life. I'm not here to show somebody else that I'm super busy, you're not gonna get anything out of me, and you have to chase me, you have to do this thing for me. I don't like that version of me. Honestly speaking, I don't like that version of me, because I'm not that person. Yes, of course I have my life, of course I live my life, I'm busy sometimes I'm free, and that's fine. When I'm free, I'm gonna give time to those things that I want to focus on. If I don't have time, I would honestly say that I don't have time this day, maybe tomorrow, maybe later, next week or so, but I'm not gonna put them like, oh, I'm super busy, you have to call me 20 times or 10 times. No, this is not me. That doesn't make me happy. Even if I try to do that, and get the man by that, at the end of the day it would be a very high maintenance for me to keep that relationship up and going, because I have to show that version over and over again to that person, and at the end of the day I'm not gonna like that relationship at all, because I'm trying and pretending to be someone else who I am not. So no matter what someone else is saying or telling you to do that, whether it's a relationship coach or guru or expert or your friend or your family member, anybody, don't listen to anybody. I'm going to tell you, don't listen, because these topics are very, very controversial and people have mixed opinions, and you often hear them. And when you hear them, sometimes it feels so bad. You feel like, what's going on? I don't want to hear that, because that's that's not what I want to do. That's not my version of me. I want to do something that makes me me. And then you start doing those things, and then you pretend to be someone else, and at the end of the day you realize this is not who you are, and you don't like that version, and then you end up giving on that relationship, you end up giving on that person, because it's a very high maintenance for you to be in that kind of a version of you which is attracting that kind of relationship. So for me, I can say that this is a controversial topic. Of course, you don't need to be always available to men. Even you're putting your work aside and you're available to him always. No. But if you are free and if you have time and you're telling him that I'm busy, I'm not going to be there, then that's kind of like a faking. Won't you think so? If you're working on yourself, you don't have really time, then you can say to them, I don't have time, maybe next week or so, and that's fine. But you don't have to pretend to be hard to find themselves or hard to get to themselves or something like that, and trying to spice up things and trying to be like a, how do you say, like girls who are like, oh, super cute and wearing super sexy dresses, trying to be like extroversion, like a feminine, oh, you have to do this thing for me, I'm super busy, take my grocery bag, and blah 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 kind of stuff. Like, I don't like that version of me. I never did that. I just imagine that whether I can do this or not, and then I realize, no, this is not me, I can't do this. So that's what I'm telling you. Ask yourself, what do you want, and then do based on what you want in your relationship. Because if you are 100% yourself in the relationship, it would be very easy for you to maintain that relationship for long term and to actually move to the next level in your relationship. Because remember, we are not here to competing with the men, we are not here to trying too hard to get them to us or something like that. No, we are being here to enjoy our life. You're not here to make your life harder and trying to pretend to be somebody else who you are, just to get a man and attention from you. No, we don't want that. We just want to be ourselves. Okay, we need to focus on ourselves, of course, but I'm not telling you to completely focus on yourself and ignore your man if you are in serious relationship with him. No, just give him attention, because he needs care too, but that doesn't mean you're putting your care or your self-care on stake and keeping him your first priority. No, your first priority will always be you. Even if you have kids, even if you have family member, parents, your priority should be number one, should be you. And then depending on your lifestyle, depending on who you are as a person, you can choose what you want to do with your relationship. But never take the advice from the people all like that. Use the filter mode and see what fits for you, what doesn't fit for you. And I've been doing those things. Like in the beginning, I was taking all those information like that, and it feels so bad because that's not who I am. And then I started putting the filter, and I realized that when I put the filter, I actually reflect on the thought and see whether it fits my version of me or not. If it fits, fine. If it's not, then I give up and I do what I want to do, not what somebody else is telling you. Because nobody can tell you who you are or who you want to be in a relationship. No one can tell you that. Okay, only you know what you want and how you can be in that relationship, right? So always listen to yourself. Don't listen to anybody, and don't take the information from the people like that. Only use the filter and then assess whether it fits your personality or not, whether it fits being you or not. If it's not, don't do it, because it's going to be really hard to keep that relationship up and going if you're trying to be someone else just to be a perfect woman or just to be a high value woman or whatever term you want to call it. So I can say that you don't need to be hard to get it. Of course, you need to focus first on yourself and put your self-care first, but you also need to take care of your man take care of him because he also needs you. If you're like so hard to get and you're only available sometimes in a day or something like that, he won't put much of the lot of the attention or focus on you. It was like, it's a very hard to get it, I'm not gonna do it, it's a lot of the work, and if I even get this woman, I have to do this work over and over again. It's in a very high maintenance relationship, and he won't do it. So instead that, focus on being you. Of course, put yourself first, take care of yourself first, and then take care of yourself, of your man or your family members, whatever, and focus on your life and improve your life and focus on your stuff. But don't try to be super busy, don't try very hard to get it, like don't make yourself too hard for him to get you. Be easy to be with, be easy and chill pill person who love himself, who love their partner, who focus on their life, focus on their self-care, and everybody works. And then that the version of you will be like, you feel more better about you, and your person would feel more better about you, and then that would create a healthy relationship and would take you to the next level. Now, it's all based on my experience. Do let me know what you think in the comment section below, your own experience, what you think, your opinion about this particular topic, because it's a very controversial topic and very popular topic. You might have heard this particular thing from a lot of the people out there, so let me know what you think. But anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.